Crysts.
What's the plan then?
We're going to the Winchester.
The pub.
Yeah, boy!
Exclamation mark lurk.
Hey everybody, how are we doing? Hello Henchster, Mr. Hendy, strongest man on Twitch. Welcome in, dude. How are you? Taria, Purple Spark, Wolfie. Hello Jim. Hello Carly. Hey Sophie Soph. Wolf, how are you, dude? How are you? Hydrate. Thank you very much. I shall have a sip. Thank you very much. How is everybody doing? Are we all okay? We need to 100% get that in focus. Yeah, we're gonna do some Tomb Guard today. I also want to scribble down some ideas for some old world characters as well. So I want to try and make a Tomb King or a Leash Priest, one of the two. Probably a Tomb King because we like hitting things, right? I want to try and make a Wood Elf Glade Lord, if they're called Glade Lords. I want to make a Doom Bull, and then we can probably play around with like a goblin or a goblin or an orc or something. Hey, how you doing, retired? Are you all right, dude? Yeah, they're looking okay. I'm trying to. Where's the? Trying to make the Tomb Guard look more posh than the regular skeleton warriors. So we're kind of getting there. I need to sort out the shield. I'm not particularly happy with the shield. Yeah, we need to make sure that red is nice and contrasty and punchy. But otherwise, I think they're looking pretty good. So this is the Tomb Guard. This is just the regular skeleton warriors. Yeah, awesome. Just so much fun. So cool. I'm enjoying it. My first Chaos Lord back when I started Fantasy was the Plastic Hero Quest Chaos Lord on a Hydra. Can I do him? A Chaos Warrior on a Hydra. Chaos Warrior on a Hydra. So you'd have to use a Manticore and count it. Well, use the Hydra and count it as a Manticore. But yeah, wonder what we could wonder what we could do with him, but there we go. Yeah, Chaos Lord would be cool. Count it as a dragon. Yeah, you could count it as a dragon as well. Could count it as a dragon as well. The Chaos Dragon's kind of silly, and everybody loves a dragon. The issue with well, it's not really an issue. The issue with the dragons is that like you can have a manticore, but a dragon is so few points more. It's usually worth just kind of going dragons. So it's actually good, and Chaos Dragons have 2 heads. That's very true. That's very true. Still remember the paint job. Had Humbrel paint, was really bad. Amazing. Henster. Yeah, Chaos Lord on a dragon. Want to do a goblin on a manticore. We're going to do a goblin on a manticore. Count it as like a giant spider. Or a what did Hendy say? A night goblin on a cave squig as well, and count it as a cave squig. Want to play around. I definitely want to play around with a minotaur and see what kind of crazy cool looking minotaur things you can do. You'll be happy. I remember he died a lot to being stood on by undead giants. Oh dear, he died a lot. Being stood on by undead giants. Undead giants. Like this dude. Rah, 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 rah. We need to finish printing his arms. I've got other things on the printer at the moment. Doing a favour for a friend who's running a Blood Bowl tournament. Oh, nice cup of tea. Let's get some music on before Twitch Lady shouts at me as well. Too many empty sprues. You've got lots of empty sprues. That's not good. Where is music? Where is music? Glad he asked you and not me. Glad who asked you? Wait, what? What did I just say? Glad who asked me? Oh, BB Nut. Oh, yes. 70 squirrels to print. I've done 20 so far. There we go. Target, thank you very much for the resub, by the way. What a legend. Thank you very much, mate. That's appreciated. I've effectively got a Yankee candle filled with dissolved sprue in acetone. You can stretch it and wait. Oh yeah. Empty sprues to make terrain. Yes, I have a mini version of it. I've got it in an old Tamiya pot, so I can make some sprue goo. Yeah, the squirrels look kind of cool. The corn chaos mental crazy squirrels. I added a couple of extra supports on the tail because the tail had quite a large cross section. I didn't want the cross section, so a third of the way up the tail cross section I just added some more supports around that layer, just to give it a little bit more support once it got to the full cross section of the tail, because the tail was quite chunky, and they've all printed fine. Just doing just a little bit of what do we call it? Preemptive. A little bit of preemptive supporting, just in case. Yeah, so I've got some of those to print. I've got Harumph's Shatterpoint to print, and I want to print some more of my undead cavalry because I want to do my cavalry. I've got. Did I do 12? I think I've done 12 bases ready for those to put some more cavalry, undead cavalry on, which would be good. We had movie night last night was the last of the trilogy of Bourne Identity, of the Bourne films, and I think we've got Bourne Legacy next week. I think it's Legacy, and then Jason Bourne after that, and then the Big Lebowski, and then I'm going to put the Gentleman on, and then possibly Lock, Stock, and just have like an absolute quote fest. but I'm going to put I think I'm going to try and put a schedule up so everybody knows what films when for a little bit, just to so that people know what's happening. I hope you've got for skeleton archers and not skeleton horsemen. I'm going to build the majority of them as skeleton archers. I have. Did I put it in the new? Yeah, I put it in the new. There we go. So I've got cheekily. That's the regular skeleton horseman, and I've done 2 of those. And I've got one more rider. I don't know where he is. I've got one more rider ready to go on another horse. So, because then I just need to. So then I'll have 5, and I just need to do a standard bearer and a musician, just for shits and giggles, like whatever. And then the plan is, I can then put them behind a unit filler, like that, and have a unit of 10. If I'm ever mentally mad, or they change the rules for them and make them like 10% good rather than 3% good that they are now. So at least I can then do a unit of 10. But the rest of them, I'm doing all skeleton archers. So I want 12 skeleton archers is the idea. Because they are... It's not like they're good, it's just that they're a better option. And I like having all the units, so it's cool. Yeah, but they just look really good. They do look really cool. Like, he looks awesome. So I've got... where is the... I've got the other torso ready to go, because the legs come on the horse. But they just look really good. Yeah, I'll never use them. Well, I say never say never, because I'll probably do some mental bonkers cavalry only list with cavalry and chariots or something. But no, they're not good. Genius is saying they are 3% good. They're not good. They're really not good. Oh, there it is. That's the champion's torso, because you just cut the legs off, trim up the spine, and then drill a hole in it, and then it fits over the legs. Because the torsos and everything on the 3D printed ones aren't great, so I literally just use the horses, and then that's the champion of the unit, and then I need to do a standard bearer and a musician. Not that the archers will ever need a standard bearer or a musician, but at least then I'll have 5. Generous saying they're 3% good. Did an Iron Raven Phobos sniper last night. Oh, nice one, Jim. Nice. Yeah, I was watching a video earlier about the possibilities of Korax coming back. Seeing as I've done some Raven Guard recently, so quite excited to see if he does come back. Right. Yeah, 3% good. They are. There's a few of them. What was the one in? I trundled, worked, and persisted my way through the High Elf review on Square Based. I think it was the dragon knights in there, who I think are impetuous as well, but they're toughness 3 with one wound, and they're like 47 points each, which is just absurd. Like how they think they're going to do anything at 47 points each, I don't know. I don't know. Why do you think, Hendy? Why do you think cavalry don't have 2 wounds in Old World? What's happened? Because yeah, why? Like why? Right. So we have. So I got all of these built last night. I primed the bottom half of them so that I could glue them to the bases, and then I'll prime the top half another time. But I got all of them done, including a standard bearer. So I've converted the standard bearer because, of course, I've converted the standard bearer. Never have before, and also they'd be too fucking good. You don't need more units like peg knights. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. So I've converted it so that he's holding the banner in the other hand, because the banner is supposed to be in this hand, and then he has a weapon as well. So he has a banner and a weapon, whereas I've given him a banner and a shield. And then there's the rest of the banner. I've put a little pin there, and then that will sit on top of the pin, because as it was sitting really, really low, and this bit was just dangling in front of the face. So I was like, well, I won't do that. So it's just going to sit on there like that once it's all glued. So that's the standard bearer, who looks awesome. He looks good. And then we've got various cool ones like that, ready for the front rank and things. Cavalry in general is king in the old war. It doesn't need buffing. Oh, really? Okay, cool. Most elite cavalry suffers from being too expensive and fragile. What's your favourite cavalry in the old world? From having probably listened to and read loads of information about it all. And there's the musician guy. He's blind, of course. This is peg knights. What's your rule on backlog? Do you buy what looks cool, or do you stave off buying until you've finished units? Jim, Games Workshop very kindly send me review stuff, so I have a huge backlog. 2 wounds and a war save. Oh, hi, there's a Chris. Hey, Mannerings, how you doing? But in terms of buying things, I tend to buy things when I get excited. Well, actually, no, I don't. I get excited about something, and then I wait a week to see if I'm still excited about it, and then I go, okay, I'll try and pick it up or whatever. So I try not to impulse too much. It's still impulse. Like who's not excited about something that you thought about a week ago? Like a week later, I'm still excited about it, and then maybe the impulse dies down again like 2 months later. But yeah, you also love dragon ogres because they are also technically cavalry. Hey, Avian, and a teeny tiny hello. My beastmen can take them. Yes, dragon ogres. Dragon ogres are cool. I was looking at the Games Workshop ones as well. They're not too bad. I can see why you like them. Yeah. 2 units of Minotaurs, 2 Doom Bulls, 2 units of Minotaurs, 2 Doom Bulls. I kind of want to do a chariot with a Minotaur in it for shits and giggles, and then a unit of Dragon Ogres with a Shaggoth. With Dragon Ogres look less derpy. Yeah, there's a really nice 3D print one. In terms of the dragon bit is really cool, but then the ogre bit has far too ornate armor. But the dragon bit is really, really good. I haven't seen anybody yet who's nailed both the dragon and the ogre bit. Games Workshop have sort of done the ogre bit quite well, but I'm not a big fan of the dragony bit. Yeah, it would be great. It would be really cool to see those. Maybe I convert some, but then that's just so much effort. So much effort for how do you tier a Minotaur army? A Minotaur Beastman army is like I don't know. It's one of those armies that is a cool idea in your head, but you don't want to spend, which is also why I'm 3D printing it as well. I don't want to spend A, lots of money getting 18 Minotaurs, and B, loads of time converting them out of Ogroids. So, but it's a cool army that I used to have and I want again. So yeah, we're going to paint a few more of these. Now, there's some things which I have noticed on this one. It's a little bit messy, and also the red is really not as punchy as it probably needs to be. So we're going to try and punch the red up a little bit more, and then the copper on the bottom, the top half of the shield is fine. The copper on the bottom half of the shield needs to be much neater. It's not neat enough. So we'll probably kind of play around and do some of that. I will probably, the plan is probably to throw some bone on as many of these as I can, because as soon as you do the bone and then you do the wash, like everything's kind of that colour like that. Then you put this, then you put the gold on, and it's pretty much like on the way to being done. Still loads better than I can paint. You're painting really well, Sophie Safe. It's all good. And then I was looking at, you know, I said I wanted to make another one of these to go on to go in my Ushabti unit as a champion. What I think I'm going to do is use, where is that actually? Not 100% sure where they are, but I've got the metal Tomb Kings that were on made to order, so I might use one of those and convert it, and then put it on a 40mm base so that it can be the. I mean, it's not champions. Ushabti don't have champions, but the unit can then look like it has a champion and look cool. I did not know they had an update on the Dragon Ogres. I always saw the ones that looked like they took a dragon, chopped his head off, and just slammed an ogre body on it. The Shaggoth's amazing. I want a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. So the Minotaur army, I've no idea how it works in terms of points. I would like to do 2 units of Minotaurs, each with a Doom Ball, and then a unit of Dragon Ogres with a Shaggoth. Done. And then like fill in some bits up to 2,000 points and just see. I don't know how many Minotaurs need to be in the 2 units. Maybe you do 3 units of Minotaurs. Maybe in 2,000 points you can do 3 units of Minotaurs. Maybe that is the first thing we look at on Old World. Where is the Minotaur one? There it is. Doom Ball, Minotaur. That's it. So that is 2,169. There we go. So you need those to be. There we go. 1981, and then you have Doom Ball, 7 Minotaurs, 3 Dragon Ogres, and 1 Shaggoth. A Gorball Battle Standard Bearer. Oh. And a level 4 Shaman. Oh, I need a Shaman. You need a Shaman. Oh, you need a Shaman. Shaman would be really cool. Bollocks. When you've got a few spare minutes, as you've got the early copy of the Wood Elves book. Yeah, Mounted Lord for the Wood Elves. There's a video on my YouTube, Sophie Soph. That's the rule book. That's the Wood Elf bit. You can put a Wood Elf Glade Lord on. Where was it? They can put it on. Oh, that one's because it's chipped out. So it's one. What was it? 126. So they can go on like a horse, a stag. There you go. You can go on an elven steed, a stag, a warhawk, a forest dragon, or a great eagle. So you can have the one. You can have the one that's that you've got, because yours is just an elven steed, isn't it? The Wood Elf book's been out for ages, Sophie. I've not got an advanced copy of it. I had an advanced copy of it, but it's been out for a year. Yeah, Doomball. It's 320 points. Ogre Blade. 1900. Have I got to lose the Dragon Ogres?
God's favorite princess and
oh, it's a Tory!
girl in the world.
Oh, why is that going like that? Hang on. That needs to go to there. There we go. Do I have to lose the Dragon Ogres? Has anyone else? No, the chat. So the chat bar. I have the chat bar popped out, so that I can read the chat. I've got two chat bars. I've got the chat bar from OBS, which shows YouTube chat as well, but I need the Twitch chat so that I can see when people. Amazing list names. I know they're great, aren't they? JHRF, HF, SFHS, Vidikav, Tomb Kings of Khemri, Orcs, Warriors. This is Tomb Kings of Khemri is because I didn't even bother naming it. So yeah, yeah. If we drop the I mean it would. If we drop that, then we can add. So is it a Gorball Battle Standard Bearer? It's 130. It's right. Great Brave Shaman. Level 4. On what? On foot? And that's this is insane. Hang on, what's the hang on. I've got standards and stuff. Banner of Iron, Resolve, light armor, hand weapon. I've not even given them a great weapon, for God's sake. Oh, they've got hand weapon and shield. I'm guessing they've got great weapons then. Yeah, they got great weapons. Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. So if you got a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, I mean that was just because it's really cool. It's 310 points. I'd wait before writing a list. I know. Like I don't like lists. Lists are nothing, Hendy. Like lists aren't anything. Lists are just throwing things down, going, "This is really fun." Like the Wood Elf one is like, there's a Glade Lord. I want a Glade Lord. I want some Glade Guard and Glade Riders, some Deepwood Scouts. It's just so you can kind of get an idea of how many points and stuff everything is. And I just like writing army lists. Not that these have much thought put into doing things. Well, you're going to get a load of new magic items and units in a month. Yeah. Doomball, Great Shaman, 2 herds and a Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. Now, do I put? I'm just thinking about how the army looks. The Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, 310 points. So 2 Doomballs in 2 units of Minotaurs, a Great Brave Shaman. I don't know what. There's no other way of getting a magic dude, is there, at the moment? There might be in a month. You might be able to have a Minotaur Shaman. 2 units of... There won't be a Minor Wizard, okay. That sorts that out. Sorts that kind of pondering out. That army's just going to get shot off the board because it's toughness 4 with no save, pretty much. Fun. Fun. Maybe they'll get a special rule that gives them +1 save armor or something. +1 save hide. Mine until Friday. Anyway, yeah, yeah. Stop fiddling about that. Mine until Friday. No, it's just like do anything Friday. I want to try and write some old worldy shit. I'm working as well, so doing 3 things at once. Typing on the work computer, looking at the draft newsletter for the home, and watching the stream. I like do anything Friday. Yeah, do anything Friday will work. Do anything Friday. Let's do anything Friday. See the Wood Elves as well. I wonder what the Wood Elf Arcane Journal is going to be, and whether it will be a Ryan and a Lariel, or whether they're going to drop a Lariel because she's old world, because she's AOS. I still reckon a Ryan will be in there. What's the time scale for? What's the timeline for those two? I think they were around forever anyway, weren't they? Right. So let's get some more of these. Let's use that one. Oh, and we've got the standard bearer as well. Let's get the standard bearer. We can do the. Oh, that's got loads of bone. Oh, this one's got loads of bone. Oh, that's good. Excellent. Orion and someone new is the rumour. Orion and someone new. That would make sense to me. That would also make sense to me. And the old Orion model. I kind of like the old Orion model. Didn't he come with like wolves as well? Yeah. Orion and somebody new. Some random new. I reckon it will be. Do I think it'll be a War Dancer or a Way Watcher? I think it'll be a War Dancer. I think they'll do a War Dancer because the War Dancers were iconic, weren't they? So I think it'll be a War Dancer special character. Like if you were to try and suggest what makes Wood Elves original and unique, I think it would be a War Dancer. So War Dancer special character and a Ryan.
Yeah, but we can always build more killbots.
Be interesting if there's any new minis for Wood Elves. So Sophie, they haven't really been doing many new models beyond just like a couple of characters here and there, apart from Tomb Kings and Bretonians, which obviously got the Bone Dragon and the Pegasus. Theory crafting dwarf or goblin characters is pretty dull, I'm afraid. Oh, is it? Is it, Target? A wild hunt list with a Ryan, and the second list is Laurel Lawn is the current rumour. I said I don't want to do any armies for ages, but I'd love to get all the old armies, just a few thousand points worth. A few thousand points worth! I've Bretts and Tomb Kings. I've not started the Tomb Kings and a few Bretts, but I'd like dwarfs and Wood Elves next. I mean, you can just skip the dwarfs. It's fine. Yeah. See what happens. High elf will be an elf heavy high wood elf hybrid list. Oh shit. Meh, that sounds dull. Is in the Empire and a lot more social with outsiders than Athel Lauren. Cool. See how that looks. Da, da, da. Can't have peeps just play Tomb Kings while I play my army of choice, so another army and being dwarfs would give a choice. Can't have peeps just play Tomb Kings while I play my army of choice, so another army and being dwarfs would give a choice. You can play whatever you like, Sophie Soph. I just reserve the right to call you a douche for playing dwarves. Because I don't like dwarves. Do wood elves with chariots. Wood elves with chariots. Wood elves with chariots. Okay. So, if it's a wood elf and high elf hybrid that I can convert all the high elf stuff into wood elves and have wood elf chariots, then yeah, maybe. Then yes, maybe. That does sound quite cool. Make wood elf chariots. But I like Chaos Dwarfs. I know, it's weird. Chaos Dwarfs have got some weird, like, chunky, angry armor thing about them. I don't know what it is. Painting my Tomb Kings won't take long. Just spray in Xandri Dust and Earthshade Wash and Dry Brush Bone and they're done. That sounds like a lot of steps, Sophie Soph. I think you could cut those steps down and do them even faster. Yeah, we haven't had since the Tomb Kings that I got sent. We haven't been sent any of the old world stuff, so there's not been much promotional stuff we can do with that. Hopefully, I'll get the Arcane Journal, so at least we can talk about the Arcane Journals a little bit. Right. Many moons ago. What was many moons ago? Ba-da-ba. my simple tabletop ready paint scheme for my Skaven Old World was 14 different colours and shades. Oh, working at Games Workshop, yeah. I was a graphic designer, so I did lots of the books and posters and things. That's where my Tomb Kings came from. If you go on my YouTube, there's a Tomb Kings. If you watch Tomb Kings Army Part 1 on my YouTube, you'll see why Tomb Kings are so cool. You regularly send a Games Workshop an email for a store, and you haven't had a reply. Sophie, they usually snap up store staff. I'm surprised you haven't had a reply. I think they only do that if someone offers to open a franchise. Oh, I thought you meant working in a Games Workshop shop. Oh, gotcha, Sophie. I gotcha. Hey Degria, how you doing? Degira. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? We're just slapping on some paint on Tomb Guard. Ready to finish them up. Hey Twitch lady.
OMG, I can't believe that Christopher put on music while I wasn't even here. I'm impressed, Christopher. I still hate you.
Oh.
Mind you, but I'm impressed.
You're impressed, but you hate me. God, Olivia is so difficult to please. Olivia, I'm having fish and chips tonight. Do you want some? How you doing, Purples? Welcome back. Impressed, hated is a mood. Yeah, it's nice. I miss the friendliness when I head down to London to stay with the missus. Proud northerner. She's a proud northerner. Fucking southern fairies. She's a northerner. Fish and chips. Haven't had that in forever. We had Fish and Chip Friday a few weeks ago. You missed it. Warhammer Relics is back. The fuck is that? What? Is that a Warhammer community thing? Warhammer Relics. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I've never heard of Warhammer Relics. That shit. Space Marine 2, Space Marine's Intercessor. They're really leaning on the Space Marine 2 thing. Dorling Kindersley. What? Coffee table books. Written by one-time Chief Lawmaster Wade Price. Nice one, Wade. Wow. Wow, they're actually quite cool. Wow. Oh, and then those. That's where you got that from. Horus Heresy Roleplay. I can't believe Games Workshop released is one of the most successful here. Warhammer role-playing game. Oh, that's where you all got all this shit. Wicked Brick. So Wicked Brick measured all the Golden Demon winners, all their models, and they were going to make them a case, and they were going to send them to all the Golden Demon winners. None of them got them yet. And then we got Display as well. Wow! Fucking hell, how much? Right, anyway. That's really cool. That'll do. How are you, Tari 2? Tari 2. You want the Blood Bowl ball? But I do have to get some Devon Cream. Devon Cream are good. So here is getting into Monster Hunter. Who here is getting into Monster Hunter? No. Relieved it's the weekend. Yay, Tari 2 has the weekend. Tari 2 has a weekend. Tari 2 has a weekend. Tari 2. Tari 2. Tari 2. Uh-oh, Tari. She's Tari 2. Ooh. She's Tari 2. Ooh. You want Skaven t-shirts? Waited patiently for us to open the door and try and coax them in with treats and then bug it off. Tried to look at the shirts so they redirected to Canada. Oh no.
All hail and huggle Tari II, High Empress of all the stuff everywhere all at once, ruler of all the castles but living in the Kensington one with her retinue, painter extraordinaire, super duper nice person and artillery Tari for Trench Crusade.
And then during the all hail message, Toby just comes in and interrupts it like a rude Erebus word bearer that he is. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Tari. Unbelievable disrespect. But yes, all hail Tari too. Unbelievable. You'd better hail Tari too, Tobes. Comparing people to Erebus is just unkind. Tari too. Tari too. Tari too. This one is weekly 40k, not my cup of tea. I'm in 2 currently. What did Sophie ask? Does anyone play regular D&D? Yeah, Toby's got 2 going. As he said. Plays a wizard in one of them. It's a lot of fun, just everyone hanging out, stuffing of faces and doing a fun adventure. That's Sophie's selling point for D&D. Are you in one, Sophie Soph? Jackets looks massively undersized. You've got to have snacks, Chris. It's the rules. Not at the moment. Right, I need some food. Oh, so Toby comes in, interrupts the all hail for Tari too, and then buggers off. It's a good job he's called Erebus, isn't it? Toes, make sure you finish Erebus this weekend, ready for next week's Overlords. But Chris should definitely buy it though. What am I buying?
Christopher, check potato pics. Also fuck Erebus, and fuck Manfred, and fuck Lindros and fuck Denethor, then refuck Erebus, then use Landros to fuck Erebus a little more, then throw everyone in an active volcano to get fucked some more.
There's a Necron hoodie? Sweet. Right, so we've got to go and have a look at potatoes, have we? Let's go and have a look at potatoes. So the bone wash is just to make sure that we get recesses, because like the recesses between the wrappings there are obviously bone coloured because there's bone underneath it. So you do that and then you just paint over top. You highlight the material and stuff. It's just a nice quick way of painting everything. Right, let's go have a quick look at, and also we can have a quick look at the stream gallery as well, because there's some updates in the stream gallery. There are some updates in the stream gallery as well, everybody. Captain Bannerings. This is commonly known as holy shit. Wow. Mannerings, these look amazing, mate. Absolutely amazing. You have absolutely blown the skin challenge out of the water. You've absolutely blown the skin challenge out of the water. So the skin challenge down in Overlords. So the Overlords this month is something that scares you about painting. That was the topic. That was the subject. That was the challenge. And Captain Mannerings has chosen skin because he didn't like painting skin and he couldn't do it. Well, now I think we can say you have, because that's insane. How are you doing, Tim King Tristan? I'm glad you like your intro a bit more. So yeah, skin get wrecked. Skin get wrecked. What have we got? We got Whiskies. Whiskies is here. We got Tomb King Tristan has got some work left to do. We got Tari 2. Check out Tari 2. Tari 2's entry. This is her challenge. We got Tomb King. We got Erebus is here. There's Erebus. Erebus painting Erebus, although he's just left the chat. And there's Tomb King Tristan somewhere there. There's Tomb King Tristan, and then also Teeny Tiny as well. So we got loads of people doing the challenge, which is awesome. However, Tari doing amazing work as usual. Yeah, Tari's. I mean, Tari's royalty. So like, it's not surprising when she does really good work, because she's like royalty. Yay, the potatoes are watching. Hey potatoes. Hey potatoes. So Tomb King Tristan played with his bud Meg last night, and she's getting better every game. So here's Meg being awesome. And how cool is this like little location? I don't know whether it's, I'm guessing it's a games club, because you've got like, maybe that's a bar, or maybe it's just some dude's living room. Either way, it's awesome. Oh, so I don't forget the pigs. I won't forget the pigs. It's Andrew's house, the guy at the bar. So this dude here, who has a gaming bar and a gaming table, what a ledge. Andrew, you're a ledge. Andrew, shout out to Andrew here, because he's a ledge. Because he's got a big bar, he's got a whiteboard here for keeping track of everything that's happening on the table and the gaming table. What a legend. Love the tabletop viewing gallery. Yes! It's a tabletop viewing gallery. It's amazing. Americans have an annoying amount of space, don't they, Mannerings? They really, really do. They really do. Stop it. Stop it, America. Stop having all the space. Give some over to us. What we need to do, Mannerings, is we need to do a Colin Furs, and everybody needs to have a basement, like a proper big basement, and then it'll be fine. Just everybody needs to dig a basement, or an underground bunker, or an underground garage. Yeah, right. Anyway, so fantastic. What was the game like, Mister? You're Canadian. Stop it. Canadians have even more space. You've got even more space because there's only 6 of you. We've got 5 of the Canadians in chat.
Don't be insulting Christopher. Tomb King Tristan is Canadian, not American.
Canadian? Oh, Olivia, you're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get in trouble, Olivia, if you call Tomb King Tristan Canadian. Yeah, suck it, Frozen. Interesting thing about First Situation is he doesn't own a house anymore. He owns a bunker with a house on top. Oh, it's nuts. The bunker is larger. The bunker and the garage have got a larger footprint than the house. Imagine not having a 500 square foot basement, losers. All right, shut up. Man, I wish I had a gaming bunker. Could stack minis up next to the radiation-proof door and years of emergency rations. From now on, I'm calling them Canadians. Game was great. Meg is starting to get the rules more and more. I needed some big rolls and lucky moments to take. Wow! If you needed to rely on big rolls and lucky moments to beat Meg, she's got your, what do I call it? Number. Gits have no rend is so bad. I did suggest multiple times that we make a seller when we did the barn conversion, but apparently it's mega spenny. Have you got a barn conversion, Teeny? That's awesome. Yeah, she texts me. Is that whippy sticks? Yeah, they got whippy sticks. So interesting fact here. Canadians enjoy a bit of whippy. So whippy sticks, as they are affectionately called, which are, for those of people who don't know, this here is a whippy stick. Canadians love a bit of whipping, so these are pretty much exclusively sold over in Canadian land, in all the Games Workshop boxes and everything, so that Canadians can whip each other while they are playing Warhammer. True story. We finally moved into it in July. That's amazing. Got a measurements to do. You must whip it. Yeah. See, it's a Canadian thing. It's a Canadian thing. Everybody has, because they're bendy as well. Everybody has them. All the Canadians tend to have them like strapped up their arm, so they can just whip them out and measure things.
I'll be whippy with your butt, Christopher.
There's a kink in Canada. I'll move there. Sophie wants your kinks. Sophie wants your kinks. Another true story. Sophie is a kinky. A rare artifact from the age of 3rd Ed 40k. They're back in. They're back in. They came out with Old World. They came out with Horus Heresy. Whippy sticks are back in fashion, particularly in Canadian land. Because they're not properly whippy if not. There was an urban legend we lost them because someone got an eye poked out. Don't think there's any truth in it though. I got that one from Toe. You got this one from Toe? Nice. Tomb King Tristan. Oh, because you bought all the Tomb Kings, didn't you? Yes, of course. So Meg just lost there because Tomb King Tristan managed to roll a 6. So a 1 in 6 shot at Tomb King actually beating Meg. Photo-wise, you could drop the exposure to us. Look how cool these look. And then, yeah, wow. They're fab. They're fab. Not because of the whipping. Rolling around, my old Tomb King thought it would be proper. Love the colour on those. They're fab, aren't they? Right, I think we're done, right? That's it. We're finished. Nothing else to see. Nobody wants to see anything else, right? Drawback of going for knockoff Bretonians, no whippy stick included. Yeah, that's one of the issues with 3D printing. I'm going to 3D print my Minotaur army, and it doesn't come with a whippy stick. It was Meg's 10th game in as many games. Meg is on it. Meg is on it. Go Meg. Go Meg. She just kicked off another one about an hour ago as well. She is going to smash your goblins to pieces next week, Tristan. What army is she playing? Is she playing... Let me see if I can zoom in on the big screen. Is she playing Ideneth? Oh, she's playing Skaven. Gotcha. She's playing Skaven. She's got Skaven. 3D printing whippy sticks feel like it's really putting abs like resin to the test. ABS like resin to the test. Yes. Yeah. You could probably Captain Mannering could probably work out a FDM 3D printed one that might have a bit more whip to it. Hey Sinister, how are you doing? Did you say she works offshore or something? Right, let's go and give everybody their potato fix for the day. There's potato number 1. Potato number 1. Potato number 2. God, that looks like a really stealthy Black Panther. Just got some off-season work starting in about another week, so she's trying to jam 1,000 games before starting a new job. Amazing. Love this pose. The sleeky Black Panther pose. Oh! She's like, I is carpet. I is carpet. I is chair. I is chair. I is carpet. Still want to squish. The little sun-baked potato. It's a sun-baked potato. It's a sun-baked potato. Look at these potatoes. The potatoes are getting big. Potatoes are getting big. And there's Blue. Potatoes are getting big and Blue's getting angry. That's an angry Blue. Look at the... It looks like she's got lynx ears. She's got big pointy lynx ears. Oh, it's so cool. So cool. It's too big for the cat tree bed. Oh, is she? She's getting too big for the cat tree bed now. Is that why? Was it Tato who was falling off it? Look, cat looks ready to throw hands. No Whiskey's kitty. That was Whiskey's kitty. Blue was Whiskey's kitty. That's Whiskey's kitty. That is Whiskey's kitty. Oh, too big for the bed. Oh shit, yeah. Oh yeah. Whiskey, you need a bigger bed. Whiskey needs a bigger bed. Dear me, I'm tired. Sorry. Sorry. We're going to do cool shit. Right, so one last kind of shout-outy thing. If anybody is thinking of getting tomorrow any of the Emperor's Children stuff, if you want to use one of my affiliate links, you can do !element if you want to grab them from Element Games. Make sure you use my crystal code in there so you get double the crystal points. Or if you want to use Griffin Gaming, you can do !Griffin, and then there's my link in there which will give you a further 5% off if you want to grab them from Griffin. So if you want to get anything from the pre-orders this weekend, !Element in chat, !Griffin in chat, and that would be a huge help. Thank you very much. Even if you want to grab anything anytime, just do !Element. Those links are in my Discord as well if you need them at any point, at any time. That would be awesome. Thank you very much, everybody. There's the Element Games link. Thank you, Purples. Make sure you use that crystal code. And there is the Griffin link. Any progress on EU affiliate links? Nothing yet. I need to go and find somebody. I need to go find someone. I would really like an American one as well. I'd like an American affiliate. And they help hugely. Affiliate links help loads. Like the Element one just helps so much, because whenever I do need to pick something up from Element, the affiliate link has pretty much paid for it. Which is really useful. Element is one in Stockport. It's based in Stockport. Yeah, there's a fair few more Element games coming up now. Frontline for the US.
It's a demonstration of our power.
Ah, thank you very much, Bannerings. Thank you very much, Bannerings. Battery Aziz. I think I can check. Actually.
Moron.
I think I have one in the truck.
Can I check my account? Right, anyway. Why has that not come back on? Oh, it's because I haven't turned it back on. Whole bunch of Delac stuff sitting on my desk at home. I should probably write up a roster or something so I know which guns to glue on. That would be cool. Someone remind me the next time I order 40 battle tanks that I do, in fact, have to paint them so many tanks. It wasn't the most massive order. Thank you very much, Mannering. No, it comes in instantly. Thank you very much. I couldn't find the affiliate bit. I wonder whether it's linked to a different... It's not linked to a different... Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter. Right, so we've done that one. That's that one done. Let's do this one, seeing if we've got this one here. So it's really easy painting. You paint the bone, paint any bone that you see, and then using the bone colour you wash pretty much everything else on the model, so you get the bone in the recess. Hey, Twitch lady.
PSA, if you're using the Honey browser extension, do not click on any Honey pop-up if you use an affiliate link, because Honey replaced the affiliate code by their own code and the affiliate gets nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, please remember that. Please don't use Honey. Because then I don't get anything. Because they're cheeky shitbags.
Even better, if you use Honey, don't and remove it.
Yeah, I don't think anybody probably uses Honey anymore. Hopefully, anyway. Is anybody grabbing any of the pre-orders this weekend? I need to shout that out more often. I need to shout the affiliate stuff out more often. Like every weekend, if everybody grabs something from one of my affiliate links, it helps loads. So I should shout it out more. I just need to be better. Screw everyone and absorb monies. Screw everyone and absorb monies. All the high elf stuff. All the high elf stuff is out now. So now we've just got to wait for the Beastmen to land. I wonder what cool old Beastmen models they're going to pull out of the archives. Because they've been pulling out some proper old stuff to re-release and make some money off. So tempted, but honestly I've not paid 40k in ages and I'll just get in the mountain of potential forever.
Read further up in the chat, Christopher Tongue.
You need to DM me your address. I do, yes, I shall. I shall. Have you not got my address? How have you not got my address? Purples, your chief mod. I send everybody to you when they want to send me something, because I'm like, oh, Purpley Sparker's got my address. Yeah, I'll send it to you. 10 a.m. 10 a.m.
I have your address, but it's so far up the DMs.
Yeah, if anybody wants to send me anything for my birthday or anything like that, just message Purpley Spark, because she has my address. High Elves still have their other waves with rest of kits to come out yet. Oh yeah, they do, don't they? Oh god damn it. Bloody High Elves. Hurry up, High Elves. I want the Beastmen and the Wood Elves. We need Beastmen and Wood Elves now. Beastmen and Wood Elves. Beastmen and Wood Elves. There we go. Right, so now we can wash everything else. I don't think there's a lot. Sleepless. Uh, 5 a.m. Oh my, either sleepless night or super early waking up. Yeah, 5 a.m. Actually, are we GMT at the moment? Or are we GMT plus 1? It is currently 5 o'clock. So, yeah, you're just I think it's just 5 hours, so it's 5 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, I'm terrible. Well, I'm very good with maths and everything, but time zones for some reason. It's not like the time zone messes me up. It's just remembering which way round and how far forward and whether it's forwards or backwards in terms of GMT and British summertime, and oh, it's a nightmare. I hate it. Yeah, spring forward and fall back. I get that. It's just the I I can convert, like I can look at it's 5 o'clock and I know it's midday, therefore over in like the majority of Canada and east coast of Canada and stuff. But remembering which time zone and whether we're GMT and then GMT plus 1 and an extra hour away, and just yeah, for some reason it messes me up. When do the clocks go forward? I haven't got a clue. Haven't got a clue. So it's when British summertime is an hour ahead of GMT. So if you need to say something in GMT, you have to then I like add on an hour or take off an hour. That's the bit that messes me up when I'm in British summertime, and yeah, it's just a mess. Hate it. Completely insignificant point. Like I was playing Blood Bowl, online Blood Bowl games, and we had to give all our times in GMT, and during British summertime I was like, well yeah, whatever, just give me a time and then I'll try and work out when it is. End of March, end of October. We have 2 that change every 6 months, and 1 is called summertime, and it's not that hard. No, I know, I realise that. But when it's yeah, it's fine. Because you're all just gonna laugh and go, duh. It's fine. Like, in relation to the rest of the world, it's dead easy and I don't struggle with it in the slightest. Knobbly knees. I don't have that. I don't have that knobbly knees. My knees are pretty knackered from coaching, tennis coaching. Pretty knackered from tennis coaching, basically from kneeling down coaching all the, because I had a lot of I coached a lot of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9-year-olds, and I'd kneel a lot with a lot of the younger ones because I'm obviously 6'5", so teaching young ones when they're 6'5", when I'm 6'5" is challenging, so I used to kneel a lot, so that's why my knees are knackered. They're a bit crunchy, which is a shame. Never mind. Hey Tweety, how you doing? My base has turned up, or I only ordered them Wednesday. Nice! Mine still haven't, so I still can't base my Minotaurs and my Orcs. What bases have you got, Tari 2? Blood Bowl ones. Was it Blood Bowl ones you ordered? You're good. Excellent. Is anybody shorter than Sophie Soph? Sophie is 5'1". $38 and $40. Many replace dumb Blood Bowl ones. $38? Oh, $32. To replace the Blood Bowl ones. So 32 and 40s. Awesome. Awesome, Tari 2. Right, there we go. There's another bony. Another bony skeleton done. Right, last one, and then we're going to write. We're going to write some. We're going to write some old world characters. Because I'm curious what we can do, and it might be boring, but hopefully it's not going to be. Because this is the kind of stuff I like doing. Conceptualizing and coming up with ideas for army lists and army ideas. Which I've kind of got back to recently. Particularly, I think it's mainly because of Old World. I used to play... When I got back into the hobby, because I played a lot of narrative stuff when I was in the hobby the first time. Like a lot of my friends, like Lord Jer and everybody, would always play like narrative games, like fighting over a mountain and stuff. And then, although I refereed / judged for the Warhammer World Grand Tournament, I didn't really play competitively. I just knew the rules very well because I've always known the rules really well. So they asked me to judge some of the Grand Tournament stuff back at Warhammer World years and years and years ago. I've still got the top for it. But when I got back into the hobby, I was like, well, I've done all the narrative stuff. I'm going to try and play competitively and see like how far I can do, which is where all those trophies up here have come from playing 40k. And now I don't do that as much anymore. I've sort of got back into the throes of just I want to play an army that's all Minotaurs, or I want to play an army that's all cavalry, or I want to do a Wood Elf army that's like really maneuverable and lots of small units running around and being cool. Like I like armies that have ability to do things, give you ability to do things, which is why I like Necrons and Eldar and Drakari and things. They have I don't know what the word is, but they have like playability in at any point in the game. But then in the same sense, I kind of like the idea of running an army that's 4 Bloodthirsters for AOS. I think that's really fun. And very kind of like brain dead and easy and enjoyable and fun to do. And I mean brain dead in a really good way. Like, yeah, I'm just going to charge forward. It's going to be hilarious. So we're going to do that with or try and do that with some characters. Try and come up with some cool characters. And we got Hendy in chat as well, so Hendy can keep us all honest in terms of that would work better with that, or that rule's shit, don't use it, and stuff like that. Because Hendy's good like that as well. You run a lot of tournaments with my Necrons. I did. Holes in bases can be covered with a little piece of paper and PVA glue before you do the basing. They can indeed. Just 1 foot and 4 inches. So yeah, that's the plan. That's what we're going to do after I've just painted the bone on this. And it's Six Nations tomorrow. Who are England playing tomorrow? It'll be Italy, isn't it? It's Italy tomorrow. It might be Sunday actually. Yeah, I have to grab about 100 of those bases every few months when people order my order Blood Bowl teams from my website. !3D if you want to go and have a look at my website and grab some Blood Bowl or Star Wars Shatterpoint stuff. Nobody, Chris. It's an off weekend. Oh, bollocks. Is it the off weekend this week? Oh, shit. So there's nothing on apart from football this weekend? There's nothing on apart from football this weekend? That's rubbish. There's no boxing because the boxing was last weekend. Getting ready to take Leo to the vet. No worries, Purples. Good luck. No worries, Purples. Good luck. Right. Let's just make sure that this works scale-wise. It does. There we go. Wonder how many people are rebasing the old fantasy minis for Old World that they rebased for AOS. I don't know actually. There's a few, and we need to get some for One Stop Wargaming because he's going to play some Old World games with Slanesh. You can get, because Old World is all movement tray based and rank and file based, you can get movement trays which fit circular bases. So you just put circular bases in the movement trays. So there's a lot of that kind of going on. Right. A Doom Ball. Right, so this is the Doom Ball that I made before. So he's got a great weapon. He's got heavy armour. And he's got an Ogre Blade. Which gives him +2 strength. Armour Bane 1, so if he rolls a 6 it's -3 armour piercing. Magic attacks and multiple wounds. So strength +2, multiple wounds D3. So he's got... He's strength 8. And he's got 5 attacks that could do D3 wounds each. So he's got 15... He's got the potential for 15 wounds at strength 8. Welcome back, Tomb King Tristan. Remember the Movement Trays Games Workshop released for War of the Ring? I've still got a bunch of those. No, I don't. I do not know the Movement Trays Games Workshop released for War of the Ring. Were they any good? I know the ones they released for... What was the game? Apocalypse. I've got a few of those. That's pretty good. What's his armor? His armor is... Has he got armor? Did I give him armor? Oh, he's got slug skin, which is -1 to hit him. So I can give him magic items. I can give him a 35 point blackened plate. So it's full plate and a 3+ ward. That's actually pretty good, isn't it? Why are you playing for a great weapon when he has the ogre blade? Yeah, that's a very, very good point. It's a very, very good point. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, War Masters. That's why you're here. What's Dark Heart? Immediately recovers a wound. Blackened Plate. Rune of the True Beast. -1 weapon skill when they're within 6 inches. I think I will give him Blackened Plate. What's Pelt of the Dark Young? So Blackened Plate. So he's got, I mean, flaming attacks never happen, but he's got full plate. At least he's got full plate, so he's got a 4-up save. At which point you don't need to give him heavy armor either. So he's got full plate, an ogre blade. It's 350 points. Magic armor. What's the prime evil club? Nothing. Hatred Empire. Magic attack poisoned at -3. Equal to the current leadership characteristic. Wait, what? Current leadership characteristic of a Doom Bull is... So strength 8. Well, it's strength 8 with the ogre blade anyway. Give him a shield. Oh, I can give him a shield because the ogre blade's not two-handed. War Masters, you're a genius. You're genius. You're genius, War Masters. Although, where is he? Where is Mr. Minotaur? There he is. Although, the Minotaur doesn't have a shield. He's just got a massive axe. So we don't have a shield. We're gonna have to put a fit a shield on him somewhere. Or maybe this can be. Maybe this is the one with a massive double-handed axe, and then the other one that I'm going to print is going to have a shield. It's a very good point. Maybe it's just going to be that. Is there a? Why are the Beastman ones not very? Axe of Men. Strength -1, killing blow. Gain terror. Meh. Mangelder. Yo, Arby, how you doing? And the slots were about as deep as the bases were tall, so they fit nicely. Have you decided on your unit fillers for the Wood Elves yet? Not really. Probably just do loads of vines. Oh, it causes terror. Magical attacks. I mean, you can't get better than the Ogre Blade. The Ogre Blade's awesome. The Ogre Blade's awesome. It's the one that Hendy linked it earlier. He linked it ages ago. Hang on. There you go. Right, okay, so let's do... So that's 355 points for that. And there's not a double-handed what? So hang on, 320. If you just give him a great weapon, you can't give him an ogre blade as well. Headsman's axe. He can have a headsman's axe. Spell eater axe. Magic resistance 2. Right, anyway, right. Where's Wood Elves? Okay, Wood Elves. So, we have weapon skill 7. We've only got 4 attacks, which sucks. I don't want to put him on a dragon. I want to put him on a great stag. So a great stag gives him +1 wound, +1 toughness. He's got armored hide 2. which is awesome. He's got light armor, so that's a 4+ save at the moment. Give him a shield for a 3+ save. And then we've got to give him some, what was the AP of -2? It's the, either give him that. I mean, he's gonna have the Bow of Lauren, isn't he? Anyway, Games Workshop, restock your Blood Bowl range. Challenge rating impossible. Forest Spites. A Blight of Terrors. Obviously calls terror, right? Yeah. This model in any unit it joins gains terror. Now, I can't put a dude in a Great Stag in a unit of infantry, can I? That doesn't work. Muster of Malevolence. But I don't want to put him in infantry anyway. I don't want to put him in infantry anyway. Because I don't want lots of infantry. This guy is supposed to be running around, so this guy shouldn't have the Bow of Lauren. Shouldn't have the Bow of Lauren, because this guy's supposed to be running around causing chaos. Spear of Twilight. Strength. 3+ wound. 3+ wound everything. At -2 and killing blow. And then we just give him a Swift Shiver Shard so he can shoot better anyway. So that's 65 points for always wound on a 3. Or we can make him strength 6. With multiple wounds as well. Because he is strength 4, isn't he? Sure he's strength 4. Yeah, strength 4. He's only got 4. What's Duelist Blades? Extra attacks 2. Requires 2 hands. Strength 4. Spear of Twilight, Blades of Lurk. That's going to be a war dancer only. Nope. Requires 2 hands. Reroll failed wounds at strength 4. If they're only an itty bitty game company, what more do you want? He's just got to have the spear, hasn't he? Like if he's on the back of a stag, he's going to have a back. Oh, I could put him on the back of a warhawk. Hang on, warhawk is. Oh, it's not +1 wound. It's fly 10. Fly 10 versus movement 8. But you get so much more with the. Okay, we'll leave him on the stack. You love Hawk Riders. I'm having some Hawk Riders. I've got 6 Hawk Riders in the list. So it would be cool to have. Like, oh dear, I just want loads of heroes. Just want loads of heroes. Maybe we'll put the Glade Captain on a Warhawk. There we go. We'll put the Glade Captain on the Warhawk, and then he can go flying off with the Warhawk Riders. So the Glade Lord. He's on a Great Stag. What Forest Spites can we give him? We can make him cause terror, which would be quite funny. But he's not going to be in a unit. He's going to be on his own, just running around causing chaos, is the idea. Any enemy model hit by 1 or more shooting attacks made by this suffer D3 strength 2 hits. Armor Bane 1. Oh, that's quite cool as well. Needs more dragon. We're not putting a dragon. We're not putting a dragon in the Wood Elf. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. No dragon in the Wood Elf list. Because then I can take more cool shit. And also, I don't want a dragon. Like, my Tomb Kings have got soon to be 3 dragons. My Orc and Goblins have got 2 wyverns. Warriors of Chaos would probably have a dragon at some point. So yeah, the Wood Elves, I don't want a dragon. Like, I'll have a dragon because I'll paint it, because I used to have the Forest Dragon before I threw it away. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I think they will convert that into a resin one, so then we can have a really nice resin Forest Dragon that I can bend and manipulate and twist and make into like a big vine dragon. But for the list, no dragon. Ren makes a good point. Yes, but have you considered dragon? If Frozin has a Blood Crusher, I'll buy it. A Blood Crusher? I don't think I do. Most just give Glade Lords a great weapon, seemingly. Yeah, like just make him strength 6. So I've given him Spear of Twilight. Does what? Spear of Twilight wounds everything on a 3 with killing blow at -2. And it's 65 points. You could just give him a great weapon. What's a cavalry spear? Because I want... See, that's +1. Fighting an extra rank. I don't care about that. Why can't you give him a... Why can't you have like a lance or something? Cavalry monster or chariot only? Well, he's not cavalry monster. Oh no, he is cavalry, isn't he? He is cavalry because he's on a stag. Came here for dragons and now I am disappointed. You are disappointed. Well, should we go to the Khemri one? Should we go to the Khemri one and add a Tomb Prince? Tomb Prince. Remove. Tomb King. High Priest. Where's the... Oh, is this because it's... Oh, hang on. Where's my other Tomb Kings list? Tomb Kings, there we go. Tomb King. There we go, Tomb King. Bone Dragon. Do you want a Bone Dragon, Tari? Should we put him on a Bone Dragon? Chris broke it. No, I was on the Mortuary list. I was on the... Where is it? I was on the All the Venerable Ashabti list. Because I've got lots of Ashabti. I have lots of Ashabti. Like, loads of Ashabti. 10 Ashabti, 6 Ashabti, 6 Ashabti, and we want the shooty Ashabti as well. Add more Ashabti. Add more Ashabti. Not that ones. Not those ones. Remove. Add normal Ashabti. Normal Ashabti with great bows. Woo! Make them 6. I don't know how many points this is. There we go. 1400. 1400 for 12, 22, 28 Ushabti, which I am 3 short of. 2 short of. I'm 2 short of. I need 2 more Ushabti with great bows. Yeah, so we can go to this one. So Tomb King, with heavy armor and a shield on a Bone Dragon for 195 points, and then also give him... Where's the magic items? Where's the magic items? Why can't I give him magic items? Have I broken it? When in doubt, add dragon. Chris broke it. I've broken it now. I've broken it now. Why have I broken it? Tomb King. Characters. 357 points. don't want to give him a War Sphinx. Do the magic items open up if I put him on foot? No. Have I broken... Hang on, let me just delete this. Delete. New list. Tomb Kings. Blah, 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 blah. Create list. Tomb King. There we go, magic items. Where do they go? Bone Dragon. Magic items. Magic items! Where's Crook and Flail of Radiance? Crook and Flail of Radiance. What does it do now? Destroyer of Eternities. So it's strength normal, extra attacks, magic attacks, requires 2 hands, and it strike first. How many attacks does the Tomb King have? 4. 4 attacks. 4 attacks, weapon skill 6, strength 5. Crook and Flail of Radiance, or the Destroyer of Eternities, because it's awesome. It makes him strength 7. With Killing Blow, does require 2 hands though. And it strike last. Or you can make a scything attack and just automatically D6 hits. Flail of Skulls. Ah, strength plus 3. Love the Flail of Skulls. I'm gonna have to convert a Tomb King with the Flail of Skulls. Fax Blade of Justice. Models with inventory grant the wielder +1 attack for each rank and enemy unit the wielder is engaged has. That's cool. Armor of Ages is so good. Where's the Armor of Ages? Reroll wounds against him. That's really good. So light armor. Isn't he toughness 5? So you give him a light armor and you give him a shield and you give him Armor of the Ages and he turns into toughness 5, re-rolling wounds against him. No, not toughness 5. Toughness 6. Fish! Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. Save does end up a bit rubbish though, yeah. Still pretty cool. Stick him on a Bone Dragon. I've got a really cool Bone Dragon for him to go on as well. What's the Paymaster's coin? Hendy's probably just sat there with his head in his hand going, what the fuck are you doing, Chris? So Armor of the Ages, Crown of Kings. I love all these old... Oh, this is so cool! This is how you write magic items. Forget all this shit enhancements they do in 40k. If you are standing on an objective, you gain +1 objective control. No. During the command subphrase, if they are not engaged in combat, they may attempt to resurrect the fallen by making a leadership test. If the test is passed, a single friendly unit of warriors, archers, horsemen, or horse archers recover D3 +1 wit. Between my Way Watchers and my Witch Elves being the 2 primary melee units in my old army is what are saves. I want to do, so that's another, so, oh yeah, so, where's the Wood Elves? The Wood Elves, I want to do a Waystalker. I want to do a Waystalker, so he is going to have, well, actually, no, do you give him the Hail of Doom Arrow, or do you give him the Bow of Lauren? So the Bow of Lauren gives him the number of shots as he has attacks, and I don't think a Waystalker has that many attacks. Yeah, he's only got 2 attacks, so you have to give the Bow of Lauren to the Glade Lord, or the Glade Captain, because the Glade Captain has 3 attacks, I think, yeah. So you have to give the Bow of Lauren those 2, so the Waystalker, in that case, the Waystalker does have the Hail of Doom Arrow. And then, if it has the Hail of Doom Arrow, it's 35 points, so you can't give it anything else. So then you have to go, that's when you go Forest Spikes, and you give it some Forest Spike shit. And then you give him Swift Shiver Shards? Or Arcane Bodkins, one of the two. Make it Armor Penetration 2. The Glade Lord with the Great Sword. With the antlers. Oh, it's such a cool model. It's such a cool model. Wood Elves had some of the coolest characters. They had that. Hang on, let's see if we can find it, because it's awesome. Look at this dude. Oh no, yes. So there's this dude. Hang on. There's this dude who's pretty damn good. Is that in focus better? Yeah, I mean that's yeah. He's really good. I've got her ready. So he's awesome. And then there's also the Way Watchers as well. Like, look at them. Where's the hero with the? Look at that dude. That's a really cool conversion, actually. There he is. Oh! Great Weapon was my favourite. Chris is not excited about Woodies at all. I'm not excited about Woodies at all. This is why I want all the characters. I just want loads of characters. And if I have, that's the one on the stag, which is awesome. And then there's that one as well. They're just, there's Orion, which actually works. He actually looks good. Oh, where was the one with the horns? Look at that! Look at that! Look how cool! He's going to be so cool to paint. He's going to be so cool to paint. There he is. Like, just look at that! How cool is he? Oh, that's really cool with the great weapon. That's very clever. I like that. Calm down. Sorry, Hendy. And then you get that dude. So that's from the new stuff. But yeah. Where's the? There we go. So, yeah, properly cool. So, the Waystalker. The Waystalker, therefore, probably just has the Hail of Doom arrow, and then you give it what forest spikes can you give it? Magic attacks, an annoyance of netlings, -1 to hit. Well, hopefully it's not going to get anywhere near combat. Unless this model is fleeing, 6 inches, -1 leadership, that's fine. Murder of Spites, combat phase. Again, it doesn't really want to get into combat, it's not the idea, it's supposed to be just shooting and running around. During the combat phase, again, it's a combat phase thing. Although that is quite cool because it's -1. And then Muster of Malevolence, there we go. Yeah, so you give it that. You give it a Muster of Malevolence. Arcane Bodkins. Do you go Arcane Bodkins or Swift Shiver? Swift Shiver gives it 2 shots. Is multiple shots too, -1 to hit? 0 Calm Infinite. I have that Wood Elfie Underworld team somewhere. Nice, Sinister. I think I grabbed it. So that I could get ready for Wood Elves. -1. So it's -1 if I use these, which is a bit shit. So you've got to go Arcane Bodkins, really, haven't you? What was Hagbane? Poison. So you either go. Oh. Go Arcane Bodkins. Arcane Bodkins, Hail of Doom Arrow, Muster of Malevolence, and that is 169 points for a Waystalker. And then the Glade Lord Spear of Twilight is just so expensive though. Spear of Twilight is so expensive for always wounding on a 3. But it does get Killing Blow. It's on the stag, and the stag gets Armoured Hide. What's Crown of Antlers? Oh, impact hits. Okay, cool. That's really cool, actually. I've been grabbing anything Wood Elfy they put out since AOS began. I do like my Wood Elves. First charge, Fear, impact hits 1, move through cover, stomp attacks 1. He's got stomp attacks as well, and he's got Swift Strike. What's their names going to be? Bob and Jeff. What, the Glade Lord and the Way Striker? You're going to call them Bob and Jeff? Tempting to use a Centaur from the box as a Glade Lord on Stag. That's a cool idea, actually, Sinister. I quite like that idea. Yeah, I quite like that idea. That's quite cool. That's quite cool, quite unique. I like that. Mighty Antlers are normal strength, armor bane 1, and I think it's strength 5, isn't it? Yeah, strength 5. Monstrous Cavalry. So monstrous cavalry means it can't join anything. Not that it's going to. Like, this is just going. He's just going to, and he can move through cover. He's just going to run around being a nutcase. Sword of Striking. Like, maybe we just give him something cool like this, or a Burning Blade. Just gives him flaming magical attacks. Rather than what Sword of Might is +1. Yeah, +1. +1 -1. It's just so expensive. So expensive. What's Helm of Hunt? Another +1 armor value. That could be quite cool, actually, because that would then stack with Armor Bane 2. Not Armor Bane. Armored Hide 2. So you could get him to light armor, shield. So that's 5, 4, 3. And what was it? Where was it? Helm of the Hunt. 2+. In addition, the wearer has +1 modifier to both their weapon skill and attacks. So that turns it into a 2+ save with 5 attacks at weapon skill 8. 5 attacks at weapon skill 8, and you give him a cavalry spear, which gives him strength 5 on the charge. Right? 5 attacks, weapon skill 8, strength 5, 2+ save. Was there any downside to that? Maybe 1 with other armor. The wearer of the Helm of the Hunt improves the armor value by 1. In addition, +1 modifier to weapon skill and attacks. No, you give him a great weapon. Not a cavalry spear. Then he can't have a shield, so I can't get the 2-up save. I did tell him that, Hendy. Yeah, he did tell me that. I'm just trying to make a cool character. He's got strike first. Strike first. Yeah, he's got strike first. Oh, yes. Okay, so that now makes it. That makes him 5 attacks at strength 6, weapon skill 8, strike normal, with a 3-up save, because he can't have a shield. Oh, keep the shield 2 versus shooting. Yes, that's true. And then 3-up in combat. Ooh, I like that. What's down here? So that's 50 points. What's Glamour Weave? Oh dear, that's brilliant. Hail of Doom Arrow, Wailing Arrow. So we go Glamour Weave and give him an Azrael Longbow as well, because, like, of course. Okay, that's quite cool. I like that. I like that. So Helm of the Hunt, Glamour Weave. And what's that model look like? Is there a... There it is. So he's got the Helm of the Hunt. Is there a better picture of this? Does look... The stag looks a bit small, doesn't it? He's probably a bit low. He needs to like move up a little bit. But no, not quite. That is really cool. What's Glamour Weave do? It's -1. It's -1 to. Sorry, no. It's you only hit him on a 6 in combat unless you pass a leadership test. I love that. And the Great Stag causes fear. Is that -1 to the leadership test at all? No. Okay. Oh, it's engaged in combat. It must take a leadership test. If this test has failed, any models in the unit are -1 to hit. Okay, so it's just -1 to hit anyway. Armored Hide, first charge, impact hits, move through cover, swift stride. Hey, he's cool. Right, okay, yeah, we'll do that. Let's make him. Let's make him. I like him. Swift Shiver Shards, we can remove that. We don't want Swift Shiver Shards on that guy. We want to give him the Arcane Bodkins again. Azray Longbow, Arcane Bodkins, Shield, Light Armour, Great Weapon, Great Stag, Helm of the Hunt, Glamour Weave. What's the Lhykhis? Oh, that's quite cool. What's that? Oh, you can re-roll hits. I'd rather Talisman and Protection. Anything dangerous to him has decent leadership anyway, generally. Talisman of Protection. 5+ ward save. Oh shit. So 3+ 5+. I mean, he's on a Great Stag. He's going to go like hunting cool shit. Although I suppose you need to be able to kill the general, don't you? The opposition general. What's a Luckstone? Luckstone, I'm guessing, is just re-roll. Yeah. Spirit Twilight, Helm of the Hunt. If it's within 6 inches of a woodland terrain, they get a 4+ save, 4+ ward against any wounds suffered. Helm of the Hunt also, no, I like Helm of the Hunt. Glamour Weave. Talisman of Protection. That's Dawnstone. Reroll wands. 5+ ward. How many wounds has he got? He's only got 3 wounds. Shit. He's got 3 wounds. 4 wounds. He's got 4 wounds at toughness 4. Shit. 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 You drop it for the talisman. Yeah. 3+ 5+. Gives you a chance, doesn't it? And he causes fear anyway, so they've got to take a leadership test to hit him. Armor of meteoric iron. Oh yes, that one. Where is it then? Go on then. Let's take the glamour weave off and put talisman of protection. It's exactly the same points. Is it exactly the same points, or was it glamour weave? Yes, glamour weave's 30. Great stag, Azray longbow, great weapon. What armor penetration is it? AP -2. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, that's cool. And then the Waystalker has got Muster of Malevolence and the Hail of Doom arrow. Oh, we haven't given that guy the Forest Spice. Now there was a Forest Spite of. Can we make him cause terror? Just make him cause terror. Because he's got Swift Stride as well. So on the off chance that it fails its leadership test, we can charge him down. Muster and Malevolence is that's the Azray longbow. We want the combat ones now. -1 if it's hitting. Annoyance of Netlings is good. If it's engaged in a challenge, its opponents have -1 to hit. Radiance, Resplendence of Luminescence, magic attacks, yeah, whatever. Although that's actually quite good because it's just a great weapon. What was the test they had to make on the glamour weave? It's just a leadership test. So that's not going to stack with that one. Yeah, fear, panic, or terror. Okay. An annoyance of Netlings. 15 points. I might just make him cause terror. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. I'm going to spend so much. I mean, how many points? I've still got 204 points. So, I mean, I need to add a Shadow Dancer. I'll just have all the characters. I'm just going to have shitloads of characters. Level 4 Spellweaver. Arcane Bodkins, Azray Longbow, Forest Spites. I kind of like the Annoyance of the Netlings, and I kind of like the Lamentation. Is it that one? No. That one's kind of fun because I'm weapon skill 8, aren't I? What's that one? Oh, that's the shooty one. Should write an all-character army list. Might be the only way I'll actually finish painting an army. I mean, where's the Beastman one? The Beastman one. Where is it? There we go. The Beastman one is 1, 2, 14, 16, 17, 18 models ish. So the Minotaur one's only 18 models at the moment. I mean, the Arcane Journal will come out and something will change. But okay, so got to convert the Great Stag dude. Oh, that would be really fun to do. That would be really fun to do. Convert this guy up. I love painting characters. When it comes to the chaff, I enjoy the first 10 or so. I'm actually quite impressed with myself for getting a lot of my Tomb Kings done, because it's reasonably quick, and then you can just kind of like tie everything together and make it look neat by like the final highlight. So I'm actually quite impressed with myself for getting, because I've got 30 spearmen, 30 skeletons done. And then I've obviously got a fair amount of the Ushabti sort of painted up. Yeah. Glade Lord. Right, so what was the one that Wolfie? Wolfie, are you still in chat? Because Wolfie wanted us to do a Chaos Lord, didn't he? On a Hydra, which is clearly going to be on a Chaos Dragon. How do you... what's the Demon Sword? So, a Chaos... Hey, welcome back, Wolfie. Just in time. We're just going to do your Chaos Lord. What was your Chaos Lord you wanted to do? Was it just a Chaos Lord on a Hydra? So we're going to stick him on a Chaos Dragon. The Hydra is a model, so quite small. Is an AN model. What's an AN model? I'm impressed I got 20 Death Rattle skeletons painted. Heavy armor and 2 axes. Oh, it's that one. Right, okay. So he has that. Full plate armor, additional hand weapon. So... the Demon Sword. Strength plus D3 minus 2. Extra attacks. Magic strike first. Like, come on! God, Chaos get cool shit. Every roll of a natural 1 when rolling to hit, which has been resolved against the unit of the wielder rather than the enemy. If the wielder was not in the unit, this hit must be resolved against the wielder himself. Just... is that 1? Now you can't have a demon sword in one hand and an additional weapon in the other hand to get an extra attack, can you? That's dumb, right? You can't do that. But you don't need to. You don't need to, because you get extra attacks D3 anyway. Okay, so yeah, demon sword. Let's give him a just give him a demon sword. So he's got a demon sword. So this is a Chaos Lord with a demon sword. He hasn't got a shield because he said he's got two axes. Chaos Undivided. You give him what mark do you want to give him? Khorne gives you +1 attack. You ran him with Khorne. Okay, so +1 attack, but you have to charge if you're in range. He's on a Chaos Dragon, which is ridiculous. You've got 25 points left to spend on some sort of armor. Magic resistance 2 because he's Khorne. There you go. What's Helm with Many Eyes? Oh, he's already got Strike First. And then Gift of Chaos. Okay, Demon Flesh. Demon Flesh. That's quite cool. Extra arm. Is that +1 attack? Oh my god. So you give him an extra... give him an... so you give him... Chip, how you doing?
We did it. Made it to the funny number.
Funny number. Funny number. Seen Helm with Many Eyes sculpted on a mini. Look wild. Enchanting Aura. What's Enchanting Aura? Enemy units engaged in combat with this special cannot use Strike First. Oh my god. Enemy models that do not have Strike First will be subject to Strike Last. Ugh. Why are Chaos so insane? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, Wolfie? Do you want to make everybody like not hit you, or do you want an extra attack on top of your D3 extra attacks already? You already get 5. You already get 5 attacks, so you could get 9. You could get 9 attacks. The aura sounds sick. Let's give him the aura. So there you go. He's got 5 plus D3 attacks at strength. Oh my god. Strength possibly 8. At AP -2. However, if you roll a 1, you hit yourself. Need a couple of Favour of Gods upgrades too. Favour of Gods. Where's the Favour of Gods? Oh, Favour of Gods down at the bottom. Single use. The bearer of the Favour of Gods may re-roll this D6 when... oh my god. So you also get all this as well. Wolfie. Chaos are ridiculous. Chaos are so much fun. So bonkers. Murderous mutation. Long tentacles whip from beneath the champion's armor to grasp at their enemies. For the remainder of the game, the model gains a +1 modifier to their weapon skill characteristic. What weapon skill are they? Gotta be 8, right? 8? 7? 7. Weapon skill 7. Strength 5 plus D3. Attacks 5 plus D3. Reminds of being a kid. Why do you keep hitting yourself? Why do you keep hitting yourself? There you go, Wolfie. That was easy. Oh, and he's got Chaos Armor as well. He's 625 points, dude. He's a third of your army. He's a third of your army. Oh, I need to give him a shield. That's insane. So it's 285 points for the Chaos Dragon. It's 100 points of magic items, 35 points of gifts of chaos. Seen worse in cost. Hero Hammer, go go go. I mean, you can spend 50% on characters, right? So you've still got another 373 points left to spend on more characters. I mean, you could give him. Can you give him more chaos? Can you give him more chaos gods? Chaos gifts? What's Acid Ichor? You can give him poison attacks. Just go completely max out. 642. What did we make for green skins? We haven't done a green skin one yet. Remember when demon weapons had a possessed demon in them that they could get out? Yes. Well, so the demon weapon here is if you roll a 1, you hit yourself. If you roll a 1, you hit yourself. At strength 8 minus 2. Right, let's do one orc. Actually, I want to kind of do a goblin. I want to kind of do now. Do I do a night goblin or do I do? Do I do a night goblin or do I do a war boss? On a gigantic spider. I miss some of the silly random tables in old school Warhammer. I know, it's so cool. Night Goblin, obviously. There's Goblin War Boss. Night Goblin War Boss. And give him a giant cave squig. Kinda want to do a normal Goblin War Boss. Kinda want to do a normal Goblin one. Light armor and shield. Magic items. What magic items are there? Where's the one-hit wonder? You've got to still have the one-hit wonder. Walloper's one-hit wonder. There it is. Strength 10. Night Goblin, obviously, but squig. So I had, when I played fantasy, my first army was a Orcs and Goblin army, and I had a Goblin war boss on a manticore. So I want to do a goblin war boss on a manticore, count it as being on a gigantic spider, and then give him all the crazy bonkers stuff. Armor of Destiny. Alright, orc and goblin stuff. Walloper's one-hit wonder is just hilarious. Strength 10, -3, strike first magic attacks. Surely a goblin can't hit anything hard enough for strength 10. But it's the Walloper's one-hit wonder, fish. It's the Walloper's one-hit wonder. It wallops things at strength 10. Single use only. Once per game during the first round of combat, the wielder of this weapon can use it with his profile. At all other times, this weapon counts as a hand weapon with a magical attack special rule. How about a 7 wounds, 6 toughness chariot with 3+ armor and 5+ rerollable regen war boss? It's a really big walloper. I like that, Yak. That's really cool as well. Is that a big boss? Is that a Black Orc? Hang on, what's Sparkly Wizard Finder? The bearer of the Sparkly Wizard Finder has magic resistance 2 and hatred of wizards. Effigy of Mork, glowy green amulet. You don't even have to charge, just park him in front of anything and hold it up. 3+ armor and 5+ rerollable regen is kind of crazy. Headbutting hat. Oh, I kind of want to give him the headbutting hat. I just like 100 points. 100 points. You give him the Walloper's one-hit wonder. You give him an headbutting hat. Is it the Collar of Zorga, which is silly? Any enemy beast of burden that directs its attacks against the wearer of the Collar of Zorga or their unit during the combat phase suffers -1 to hit. For the purposes of this rule, a beast of burden is the mount of any model whose troop type is cavalry. The beasts that draw any model whose troop type is chariot, and the mount of any mounted character whose troop type is monster. Okay, glowy green amulet. Oh, he's got a wizard dispel. Effigy of Mork. I love the sparkly wizard finder. This is what orcs should be. Orcs should be this bonkers, nuts, crazy, weird. Any model that directs its attacks against the bearer of the effigy of Mork during the combat phase suffers -1 modified to hit. Let's give him that. He's got an headbutting hat. He's got the effigy of Mork. Oh, let's give him a spiteful shield. That's got to, like, if you pass it, you make you take a wound, surely. In addition, it's a shield. In addition, any enemy model that rolls a 1 when making a roll to hit immediately suffers a strength 4 hit. Yeah, let's give him a spiteful shield. Hang on, what's armor of Mork? What's dead hard armor? Oh, Black Orc bosses only. Full plate and it's +1 toughness. Fantastic. Troll hide trousers. I'm guessing that can't be goblins. Oh, so that's the regen. Improves their armor. So if I didn't have that, oh, I can't quite have that. Dead hard armor, what was that? Oh, it's the Black Orc. Is that it? Fungus wine, what does that do? Oh, it's night goblins only. Damn it. Potion of speed, potion of foolhardiness. The troll horde give the chariot rerollable regen. That's the one. Dead hard armor. It's nasty on a chariot boss, really fun. That's for fanatic mobs that whine. Potion of foolhardiness. Until the end of the phrase, immune to psychology. Luckstone, reroll an armor save. Enchanted shield, 6+ ward. Charmed shield. 6+ ward, 5+ ward saves against a single wound. That sounds kind of fun as well. But I just can't say he's got a spiteful shield as well. The spiteful shield is the one that hits you back. Okay, there we go. So he's got an headbutting hat. Oh my god! Oh, goblins are brilliant. This is what. Why don't the goblins do this anymore? Why aren't goblins this bonkers anymore? He's got a Walloper's one-hit wonder. He's riding a Manticore. What should we make the Walloper's one-hit wonder look like? That's the question. What weapon would a goblin war boss riding a Manticore with an headbutting hat and a spiteful shield have in his hand? You can't say a fish. What weapon would he have that's the Walloper's one-hit wonder? That's strength 10. How many attacks does the little goblin have? He's got 4 attacks. He's got the same amount of attacks and strength as my wood elf. Club with a nail in it. It's probably Harumph. Probably that simple. It's probably just a club with a nail in it. I feel like Warhammer is taking itself a bit too seriously nowadays. I think they're just obsessed with trying to make it fair. They're just trying to make it balanced, and it doesn't have to be balanced. I mean, to be fair, like, nobody would actually take this combination of things. This is just me being bonkers and crazy. Club with a nail in it. Club with a nail in it. Wallopers, one-hit wonder. See, the thing is... not that one. This one. The thing is it that one? Oh, this was me looking for giant eagles. There we go. Collections. Because I'm trying to print them all, because I don't want to spend that much time. I would be quite happy to convert goblin heroes. However, I kind of want to put that guy on a manticore. I kind of want to put that guy on a manticore. Warren is supposed to be gallows humour. It's lost a little bit of that. Yeah, the Gootown video where he talks about how the new orcs aren't fun to look at was on point. Everything is serious, scary, rather than just the boys having a laugh. Convert a forest goblin war boss on a giant spider. So that's I kind of want that on a giant spider, because that's also fun. I don't know what I want to do with the goblins, because I could get lost converting and sculpting and building and doing just like goblins all over the place. And I'm not sure I want to spend, like, I think I want to build this guy. I mean, do I want to build that guy more than I want to build those? More than I want to build that? Look at that. He's 200 points for a goblin war boss. Goblins should be riding a spider suit made of twigs. They aren't really iterating the rules, just selling new broken stuff that is quick and easy to produce. I'm not sure if it's about fairness. I think it's trying to simplify things that don't have enough time to do the rules properly. Yeah, I like. There's one of the things. I think they're trying really hard to make the game accessible and the entry into it accessible, which is fine. However, like we were saying a few weeks ago, like the entry into the game, there needs to be an entry into the game, but then allow you to then go and explore the rest of it. Because for years and years and years, the wargaming community are one of the only communities that read all the fine print. Like, we like finding all of this shit. Like, we love going and finding... Hang on. We love going and finding and reading all the rules for all the magic items. And that's cool. And that bit is sort of lost a little bit at the moment, because they're trying to simplify everything. So that they can get people into the hobby, which is fine. It's good. But yeah, 40k is the worst offender. It's losing its dark comedy roots of war gear. Recently, this is a big thing I really miss about 40k. They've ditched all the war gear. I don't know. They've released new a few FAQs at this point now. They seem to be putting a lot of effort into the rules. Simplicity is not what made it so great. Yeah, so it's onboarding people. Not just Warhammer, D&D people love running the 5 printer. Yeah, D&D people love. I loved going into silly detail about every unit. Yeah, totally. And I think that and this is why I'm just absolutely loving Old World again. Because I used to say that 40k was what got people into the hobby, and Warhammer Fantasy is what kept people in the hobby. But I know that's a bit generic, but yeah, I'm just loving all this. I'm absolutely loving all this, and you don't get this amount of fiddling around with 40k at all. 40k 40k, and maybe AOS to some degree. I mean, AOS has got some really dull rules in terms of, oh, this model can do extra like objective control or something. I'm like, oh god. So AOS and 40k really puts the onus on the hobbyist to make the army cool, like this, right? So 40k puts the onus on the hobbyist to do cool shit with the army, whereas Old World gives you the framework to do cool shit with your army, and then it kind of supports the hobby decisions, it influences the hobby decisions. Whereas 40k and AOS is very much, you have to do the legwork. Harkens back to your tactical squad run, yeah, totally. And yeah, I keep going on about this. Like AOS and 40k are like, this is how we want you to play the game. You have to do the work. Whereas a lot of the SDS stuff, a lot of the Specialist Design Studio stuff, is here you go, here's some rules. Off you go and explore them, and the rules create the narrative, whereas AOS and 40k is you have to really work to create the narrative yourself. Anyway, we're not talking shit because 40k is still fun. You just have to work harder to find it, whereas Old World is this guy's bonkers. So this guy, he's a 200 point goblin war boss who's riding a giant spider which looks like a manticore. He's got a luck stone which allows him to re-roll a single failed armor roll. He's got a Walloper's one-hit wonder, so the first time he charges he's strength 10 with 4 attacks at strength 10. He's got a spiteful shield, so if you roll a 1 to hit him, you take a strength 4 hit. He's got an effigy of Mork, which means that any attacks against him are -1 to hit as well anyway. And he's also got an headbutting at, so before he uses his Walloper one-hit wonder, he also has impact hits 1, which have an armor piercing of -2. So yeah, brilliant. At least we have Necromunda. Yeah, at least we have Necromunda, and which is unbelievably popular and still gets new models like every single week, and is one of the most ready games ever. You have to read so much in that, and it's really popular. Give him the shield that lets you re-roll a ward save, so you can use it to maybe save his life from enemies with monstrous killing blow who roll a 6 against you. No, we've got the luck stone. We'll just re-roll. We'll just re-roll the armor save. We're fine. We're fine. We're a little goblin with a club with a nail in it. Brilliant. Right. Well, at least we have a serious Glade Lord to try and build and convert up. So as soon as this model comes out, I don't know what to do with this model. The stag's lovely, right? The stag's really nice. I think he's sitting a little bit low on it, so he needs to sit higher. And we probably need to cut his torso off and do something with his torso. Find. I mean, he would be cool, wouldn't he? If you could put him on him, that'd be quite good. Met on the stag. Do you not like the stag? I really quite like the stag. It's a bit. It's a bit of an angry stag. I don't want to 3D print a stag. I think the stag's okay. Maybe it needs more antlers. Does it need more antlers? His pose isn't great either. I think he definitely needs to have one hand down on, and we should probably twist it, and yeah. Head seems weird to me. I don't like the saddle thing. I don't much mind the saddle. I think the head looks more like a, I don't know. It's more like a cow, doesn't it? It looks weird. Bag of slate bits. When the next Overlord starts. Can't you find some slate on the walk home from Bullhead? Yeah, there we go. Can't you find some slate on the walk home, Sophie Soph? Just like bend down and grab a handful of slate. And then when you get home, hit it with a hammer and just break it into small bits. There it is. Yeah. They're cool, aren't they? They're cool. So they're going to be fun. Yeah, I think he just needs more antlers. We'll have to have a play. There are no slate bits anywhere on the ground in my town. There's plenty of pine bark in the town bush with it. Oh, nice. Pine bark works. I picked up a couple of bits of slate when I went to Silverstone, because Silverstone's got slate all over the place. So I grabbed a couple of bits of slate from Silverstone, which was quite funny. When I went and worked at Silverstone. Right, I'm going to very, very quickly run to the bathroom, and then we will probably close the stream off. Unless there's any characters. Everybody have a think if there's any characters that you want to write or have a play around with when I get back. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Captain Mannerings. That is rather cool. So that is a stag. That's a stag. I must admit I don't quite know what they were doing with that, but I do quite like it. And I want to try and keep the Wood Elves Games Workshop orientated. Maybe if I can find a giant stag. See, the thing is, Thranduil is on a giant stag, which looks great. It has that wonky old world charm. What, this one? If you like it, that's all good. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? It's a weird one. Maybe, like, I'm looking at it and maybe I can. I'm looking at it and thinking maybe I can improve it. Maybe I can improve it. Like, I think it does need more antlers. Definitely needs bigger antlers. Like, it needs, like, proper, massive, like, elk antlers, doesn't it? Which is easy to do. Dead easy to do. There's Games Workshop models everywhere that have got antlers that you can just rip off and just put on. But I think it needs a new head. It'd be interesting to know, has anybody got any pictures of the bits? Wood Elf stag. It'd be interesting to know, because it's metal, isn't it? Imagine if they just resculpted it. They're not going to. But imagine if they resculpted it. Yeah, you see, that's more of a reindeer, really. Yeah, it needs to be more staggy-like, doesn't it? What are the those like? We need to make a larger, like, hefty version of them. Don't know what that is. Why he's got wings? That's nice. See, that's a stag. That's really nice, actually. That's really nice. I really like the stag knights. That's really nice. Is that the one that, it is, isn't it? Oh, he's got a silly face, though. So maybe we use something like Archaon as a base. And then just sculpt across it. And add antlers. Because that looks really cool. Like, really commanding. Doesn't have to be all dynamic, which is a weird thing for me to say. I'm usually like yeah, all the dynamism, please. Having said that, that's quite cool as well. Oh shit. Yeah, Mannerings, I'm with you. It doesn't work. It needs to be more like this. So we need to find a good horse to base a deer on. Lost Kingdom. Yeah, that's not bad, is it? I think my issue with the games is it's too chunky. I like my Wood Elf sleek and fast looking. I think that's what it is, isn't it? That looks really good. That just looks really good without the silly face. Like without seeing that, I think that looks great. That looks really cool. Yeah, it just needs to be a giant elk, doesn't it? The Sphinx does kind of work, does it? Where's the Sphinx gone? Maybe. Looks more like a giant hound. Yeah, these are going to be really fun. Whoops. It's going to be really fun to play around with. I think we should definitely convert one up. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Yeah. We need to sack that off, don't we? We need to sack it off. That was really cool, actually. That was Andy's Golden Demon entry. We need to sack that one off, don't we? We need to sack that one off. It's not an elk. It's not a stag. Look at the sisters. Sisters of the Thorn. They're a funny one for me because they don't seem to fit the aesthetic quite. Like, this is the aesthetic for the Wood Elves. And then is it those? They just seem a little bit, they just seem like they take the aesthetic a little bit further away. Like the heads, the helmets and everything. So we'll have to convert the stag rider things when we do the army. Because the helmets just look wrong. There was a picture of the Sisters of Twilight. Link it if you can find it. Unless you can point it. That one. Great Stag Knights. Yeah, we'll have to have a play. We'll have to have a play. When we get some models, when we can get some models, we'll have to have a play. And then we obviously need to convert a Waystalker out of that. We need to create a Waystalker. Out of him. Need to convert a Waystalker out of him. Because that's so cool. It's just really nice. So we need to get two of those, and just go on a converting spree. And two of them, give him a proper looking bow. There it is, perfect. Stunning, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. I've got that model. I do have that model, which isn't bad. I did put the arrow on the correct side of the bow as well, because she's pulling it. Western grip. But yeah, that's stunning. Like I say, we need to give him cut his wrist off there and give him a proper long bow, like a really cool looking long bow, rather than like a weird little compound bow. Like that. Just give him that bow. It would look amazing. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I'm gonna try an airbrush and like just do really smooth, soft finishes on everything. Anyway. And then Warhawk Riders. Yeah. Right. Right. Anyway, I'm going to go, guys. I'm going to go make some food. Thank you very much for hanging out and entertaining me and putting up with me just talking excitedly about like a million different armies. Can't wait for the Wood Elf of goodness. Sinister, did you watch my the original video Wood Elf army breakdown when Old Wood came out? Because I got very excited in that video. They're the best Warhammer army ever. Well, Tomb Kings. But yeah, close. Catch you soon. See you, Wolfie. Enjoy your weekend. Yak, I shall do. Although there's nothing on tomorrow, so I'm going to have to play. Pantheon instead. Wood Elves are my number one. Dark Elves are a close second. I think Wood Elves and Dark Elves are really close second, third for me. Tomb Kings at the top because they're just so good. They're so good. Necrons are getting there. I do actually really like my colours, but I think it's more the colour scheme for my Raven Guard. And then obviously Drakari and Eldar, but they're elves again. So it's just they're just high elves and dark elves for 40k. Shower and get PJs and watch some Paddy Main. Enjoy whatever Paddy Main is, Sophie Soph. I'm going to probably throw CSI on and maybe record a video. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Tune in, please, guys. Please, if you get a few minutes tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning, just check my YouTube channel out. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, there might be a video there for you all to watch. Again, something I just get very excited by. And see if you can. There is something in the video which I don't like, so see if you can spot the one thing in the video which I'm not a big fan of. I will see you all next week. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to go find somebody to raid. If I go chatting. Oh no, I'm sideways. Hang on, let's go down to. No, we can't go. Oh yeah, we kind of can go down to that one, and then I can find somebody to raid on here. Back to Twitch. So I can see people. Oh, Esme's on. Right, we're raiding Esme. We're raiding Esme because we haven't had a chance to raid Esme for a long time. Raid Esmeralda. Esmeralda _ There we go. See you later, everybody. Take care. Have a good weekend. Have an awesome time. Take care of yourself. Keep smiling, and I'll see you all in Discord.